It's Christopher Moonlight for the Austin Film Meet. I am on the set of The Quantum Terror. You can't see much because I don't want to spoil it, but I've got a few tips for you today. 5 filmmaking tips, or maybe 4, I'm not sure. Number 1, there's no wrong way to do this, okay? There's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to make you feel like you're doing it all wrong. It's just all wrong. You can't do it that way. You can't have a broom pull for a boom mic holder thing, whatever it's called. Oh, that LED light's all wrong. There's all sorts of wonderful equipment out there that's really expensive, that sure, it's going to make your production seem a lot more professional. But the point is that 90% of the people, maybe more, who say they're going to go out and make a movie, don't make a movie. And however you get it done, whether you're shooting it on your phone, whether you're shooting it with a little handy cam like this one right here, you're making a movie. Get your story told and don't feel embarrassed about it. I was fortunate enough to get a wonderful reply back on Facebook from Sylvia Soska, who has done See No Evil 2, Dead Hooker in a Trunk. That was their first film. They did it on an ultra low budget. She told me that there were plenty of people that wanted to make her feel embarrassed about what she was doing. Her script was written on Microsoft Word. Gasp! But her script was written, and your script can be written by hand if you want. As long as there's lines for your actors to say and you capture it and you can edit it in a compelling way, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I don't care if you've got like a cheap secondhand tripod from Costco or whatever. Make your film, feel proud of it. You made a film. Tip number 4. Next tip. What tip? Tipsy. Contracts. Okay? I'm not a lawyer. You may have access to one, you may not. Everybody that helps you out, get something in writing with them. It's not that you can sue them if they flake out on you or anything like that. It's just to get everything down in an agreement, what is expected. And, I signed contracts that after I signed them, I didn't like them, but you know what? I followed through on them because I said I would do it. And I learned my lesson for the next time. So, just get it in writing. It's there so everyone can see what's expected of them, and just to make sure that they can follow through. If you don't want to be in a situation doing something that is not your level, or maybe you feel like it's not worth your time, just explain it to them beforehand. Don't sign the contract. It will save you a lot of time and trouble. People will understand. It's when you do sign the contract and then you decide to bail that it causes problems for people. It is good to get it in writing. It protects everybody. It protects the filmmakers. It protects the people helping the filmmakers. Contract. Something. Next tip. Have fun. I like to have fun on set. Actually, you know what? I like to have fun shooting videos like this with some wine, but I actually never ever drink on set. And I would encourage anyone on a set not to start drinking or doing any other kind of substances, because you're there to do a job. You need to be there at your full capacity. That's not cool. Everyone shows up, they've got work to do. They probably have limited time, limited money. If you show up and you're intoxicated, or think of it this way too, if you show up for a job and the person you're supposed to be helping is intoxicating, that's a waste of everyone's time. No one does their best work while intoxicated, I'm sorry. Maybe late at night with a glass of wine, you're writing your script, whatever, but when you're working as a group, you need to be present. I'm shooting this all by myself, so. Next tip. Plan your shoots. A script is a plan, storyboards are a plan. I'm actually an artist, so I enjoy drawing storyboards, but understanding your framing ahead of time, how you're going to light things, it's going to make your shoot go a lot faster, a lot smoother, and everyone involved is going to really appreciate it because they're going to be able to look at a piece of paper and know exactly what they're there to do. If you're only drawing stick figures, big deal. At least you know the framing. You know that if you place a figure in the center of a frame, it gives them more power. Off to the side, it might suggest that they're a little less confident. If you shoot up towards a person, it might make them seem more domineering. If you shoot down, it might make them seem smaller, less confident. These are all things that your camera can do to help convey what the actors are trying to tell your audience. And if you storyboard them ahead of time, you can knock those shots out and you can have a much fuller and productive shoot day. Look, honestly, you're a low budget filmmaker. There's really not a lot that you can do in terms of big panoramic crane shots and paying people lots of money, bringing in top talent. But the truth is that there's a lot of top talent out there that is yet to be discovered. A lot of them are right around you. Just look around. Don't look for that person who is, had their big success already. Look for the people who are looking to show what they can do. They're willing to work for a lot less, sometimes for free, and that's okay. It is okay to work for free. It is okay to ask people to work for free. But you need to be upfront with them about what you're doing, and you need to respect them and try and accommodate them in other ways to show you appreciate their work, okay? Don't just take advantage of the fact that they're willing to work for free or less. You can offer them food when they're on set, very important, and please don't just get pizza, okay? Pizza makes me feel gross when I eat it, all right? I don't want to feel gross and be trying to work, right? You can offer them credit. You can offer them a % after the fact. Now, a lot of times your movies are not going to make money, so maybe that's not, a big promise, but it's a way of, showing that you are offering them a little bit of ownership. If it's something like music or, a design, maybe you can make a deal with them where it's just first time rights. You get to use it in your movie, but they get to show it after the fact. But respect the people that are helping you. Make an effort to reciprocate the work that they've put in. So anyway, did I fulfill? Was that 5 tips? I don't know. Finish my wine now. Anyway, Christopher Moonlight for the Austin Film Meet. Go make your movie and don't let anybody tell you that you can't.